The girl created my body. Junk what is ingredients. There was a piece that fell and stabbed the dead grass in a giant field. It's as though it might be some kind of corpse. A lot of corpse. Various corpse. I tremble at the thought of it. That's what my body was. But this body was built entirely with this junk. I couldn't calm down, shaking my arm. My shaking arm. If so, that means he could create a doll with a will of his own, just like me. We could find a large amount of junk around, no matter where we look. I'm sure that she did this too. And then, with my small body, I collected them. The girl looks at me and wonders. I put the junk together before her eyes. However, even if I tightly assemble, it would come apart. The girl did the same as if she finally understood my intention. This time it worked. She pointed at my body. Do you want a new body? I crossed my arms. I wished to motion that I didn't care. A friend? Do you want a friend? That's not really my reason. I just thought that if something like me would increase, we could probably have more fun. Well, the result is all the same way anyway, so I nod. That's right. Being alone is sad, isn't it? I'm sorry. That was not what I meant. However, I only look at the girl's face. This might be impossible, but is it still okay for you? I nod. Then let me try. The girl began to assemble the junk. We weren't a bit short on parts, so we went outside and looked around walking. How many times have we gone around? Thinking about it, I began to understand. Making my body must have been this troublesome. We went late into the day looking for junk. Standing on top of the hill, we looked over the horizon. The view of the grounds continued on forever, but far off distance. I wonder what lies at the end. I compare myself with the grass around me. I couldn't figure out with a small body. Look. As I turned on the calling force, the girl held a lone animal to her chest. Such a thing other than us live in this world. It had white fur that breathed around and two winding horns just beside the ear. I didn't like the sight of it. It's like a person, though I'm not a person, I won't get along with it. In the first place, we didn't really care about it at all. Even then, the girl liked touching it. While holding it, she patted his head and stomach. Doing that for a while, she slowly went up the hill. I followed afterward too. When we passed the hill, a group of these animals had formed. They were of various shapes and size, but all of them were the same kind of creature. The girl put down the animal she had in her arms. The animal didn't look back, walking off and leaving us. I look at them and think, these things don't have a heart. All they do is just exist. Even if the animal had become attached to her, she just wasn't going to turn her back on the poor thing. With these kind of things in this world, the only living thing would be the girl's preserved confidence. That's why the girl wanted to be touched. As I watched them, the animals started to bite the flowers from the ground. If this sort of thing continued, this greenery would be destroyed. No matter how beautiful they are, no one will find this sort of situation amusing. I put the junk I was holding down onto the ground and drove away the animals by cutting through them. They showed no resistance and went elsewhere, only to begin eating the grass again. It was a useless move. What's wrong? Are you angry? The girl's voice came from behind. No, it's just sad. You want to be a pat on the head? Well, sure, I'd like it. But I looked closely at the ground that had been torn up. She thought nothing of the damage that had been laid waste here. It was sad and lonely. She crouched and brushed my head. I sort of understood. It's something that can't be helped. It's something that we can't do anything about. That's what she said. Yeah, it's something that doesn't change. That's all I could think of that.